My name is Melanie Posey. I'm a research director at 451 Research, which is now a part of S&P Global Market Intelligence, and my coverage area is cloud and managed services. The key trends and drivers for cloud adoption in 2023 are the need for accelerated IT provisioning, the ability to scale resources as needed based on application demand, and of course, data protection and security. Hosted private cloud plays a key role as an option for organizations because it has a lot of the same features as public cloud. First of all, there's the OpEx-based pricing model and consumption-based model, as well as the ability to rapidly deploy workloads and the ability to do self-service on those workloads. And hosted private cloud has the added benefit of dedicated resources, which are ideal for organizations that have steady-state workloads where the capacity demand is known and there's not a lot of variability. And also there's the security and data protection dimension. Multi-layered services and best practices recommendations from the service providers play a key role in making sure that a lot of these controls are automated. And this is really good for small companies that may not have the in-house tools or personnel to deal with this themselves. And it's also ideal for large companies with large IT estates. The automation makes it possible to apply the controls to a large estate. Companies struggle when they make the cloud journey by themselves or go all in on public cloud. Having public cloud as part of your IT environment adds complexity. Recent 451 survey research shows that there's a correlation between the volume of workloads in the public cloud and the overall complexity of the IT environment. So there's some common challenges around public cloud. And the first set of these is operational. Things like security, management, data locality, compliance, and migrating to the cloud. Some of this stuff is actually about control and trust of the public cloud environments in the first place. But another factor is unfamiliarity with how to perform basic IT functions in public cloud environments themselves. This issue gets magnified when organizations have a multi-cloud environment, which about 3/4 of US organizations have at the moment. The other set of issues is around cost control. There's a learning curve around how to avoid runaway costs in public clouds. The hyperscalers offer cost management techniques like discounts and cost optimization tools, but a lot of it comes down to just basic cloud hygiene, making sure you scale up and scale down and turn off over-provisioned and idled instances, and also refactoring the application so they work well in the cloud environment in the first place. All of these challenges aside, public cloud does have a place in organizations' IT environments because the future is hybrid and multi-cloud. The key thing to do is to look at where to put workloads based on the application requirements, the data protection and data privacy considerations, and the business needs such as time to market, product innovation, and customer experience. When evaluating hosted private cloud from a service provider, there are a few things companies need to think about. First is be prepared and conduct a full assessment of your workloads and map them to your operational and business requirements. Next, take a look at the breadth and depth of the provider's portfolio. Now that hybrid and multi-cloud are emerging as the organizing principle of IT, make sure that the service provider can support a range of deployment options. Hosted private cloud, of course, but also bare metal, co-location, and connectivity to the public cloud. Lastly, think about the type of engagement model you want to have with the service provider. Do you want it to be consultative, or do you want it to be transactional? Sometimes all you need is IT resources and connectivity. However, increasingly, organizations are looking for something more, for a trusted provider to handle the full life cycle of IT, from day zero planning and pre-deployment to day one migration and implementation, and also day two monitoring, management, compliance, disaster recovery, and beyond. IT requirements will change over time, and you need to make sure the service provider you're looking at has those lifecycle capabilities, professional services, and also optimization capabilities that you need to help your IT and your organization roll with the changes.